At the final turns of the road course on their way to linking up again with the oval. Out of turn 4 and onto the main straightaway, corporate suites and double-decker grandstands. Can you imagine going all the way down there in 9 seconds? Drivers making pit stops used to drive all the way down the straight and pull over to their respective pit. In 1957, a separated pit lane was installed, and it may have been the first of its kind anywhere in the world. The current 500 cars have to stop several times during the race. They'll take on up to 22 gallons of fuel and change 4 wheels in less than 10 seconds, and they don't use gasoline. From 1965 until 2006, everyone used methanol. Starting in 2007, the 500 cars have run on ethanol. NASCAR, however, does use gasoline. The tall building on the left is called the Pagoda. It was completed in 2000. This is where the Master Control Tower stood from 1957 until 1998. And prior to 57, a Japanese-style pagoda occupied this spot, and that's the reason for this current design. This one, however, has 10 floors and rises to the equivalent of a 13-story building. At ground level, and sliding over to the left, is the current winner's circle for the 500 and Brickyard 400, and just above it, the rostrum for the top 3 finishes in the MotoGP motorcycle race. The start-finish line isn't hard to locate. It's marked by a strip of bricks. As late as 1961, when A.J. Foyt won his first 500, the greater part of the main straight was still of bricks and mortar. And imagine that prior to the late 1930s, the entire 2.5 miles looked like that, and it made for a pretty rough ride.
A couple of things you can see from here relevant to our winner's podium over there where we were just a minute ago. You see the side of it has that silver checkerboard appearance to it. Well, that's to commemorate the Ward Warner Trophy you can see in the museum. It's awarded to the winner of the 500 each year. It has that same appearance to it. The vertical pieces that have holes in them, that's to commemorate the Brickyard 400 trophy that's awarded to that winner each year. It's now on display right now because of our special winning IndyCar display, but it'll be back quite soon. And it has that same characteristic to it. We'll be hopping out on the track, and a couple of things I want to briefly mention are the